Khorne here, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you something quite interesting that you can do when playing as Gorbat Ironclaw. And that is basically to make Grimgor into Scarbrand. Now, I'm guessing you all already know about the tactics. Based on the unit composition of your army, you get certain tactics available to you when playing as Gorbat that further enhance your army. And there are a couple in particular that we are going to be making use of. The first one being Regimental. Nothing that amazing, just campaign movement range, upkeep cost reduction, and vigor loss reduction. Pretty good, just standard buffs to the army. But then there is one called Drag the Battle Wagons, which, if you have 2 Boar units and 2 Wolf Rider units, you can activate, and it provides you with campaign movement range replenishment 25% when winning a battle, which is pretty good. It also gives you 50% campaign movement range replenishment after raising a settlement, which again is really good. The income from raising settlements, I guess, is fine. It gives you a bit more incentive to raise settlements instead of just occupying. Not that it's particularly amazing. And that basically provides us with 75% campaign movement replenishment when raising a settlement, which is, you know, okay, nothing that important, right? Then they kind of did something to Grimgor, apparently in the newest update, where Grimgor, from his unique trait, now gets campaign replenishment after winning a battle, 10%. And he has a skill in his unique line that gives him another 15% campaign movement replenishment after winning a battle. So basically, we get 50% campaign movement replenishment after winning a battle, and another 50 after raising a settlement. So that's 100% campaign movement replenishment, which is, needless to say, pretty damn good. Now, usually that on its own is not... Well, actually, it is really good, but it's not that amazing, especially not for the greenskins. I'll get into that a bit later on. But in combination with stuff like Regimental, with stuff like the new hero for the greenskins, who has the hero ability to increase mobility, so giving us, at the moment, 20% campaign movement range. This is a fairly freshly recruited army, as you can see. We also have a few traits for Grimgor, such as Seasoned Campaigner, right? Giving us more campaign movement range. We got the technology for campaign movement range. And I was fairly blessed by Khorne. And got the Mads map, giving us another 50% campaign movement range. So in total, we have 208 campaign movement range. Add all of these things together, and we get a, well, a Khorne worshipping Grimgor, if you will. Now, why did I say this isn't that great for the greenskins? Well, pretty much just because Grimgor still isn't a one-man team stack. He probably never even will be. Unless you give him, say, the Nemesis Crown, when he'll be able to kill stuff. The reason why he never really will be a one-man team stack is because he doesn't actually have any access to healing. The best I could find was See the Rebirth, but that kind of swaps for a Talisman of Preservation, so he's gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. Now, what you could do is use the army I showcased yesterday, the Cannibalistic Giants. If you do use that, then you could pretty much just jump all over the place, never having any issues with when it comes to replenishment. Now, why we would have issues with replenishment? Well, if we come here, we'll showcase that this does work fairly well. So declare war on Everland. and just blow up the settlement. That's actually fairly decent casualties. Now, this is the issue, right? So, you don't actually get any replenishment from raising settlements. You don't even get replenishment from sacking settlements. You only get a replenishment from loot and occupying settlements. And what this means is that basically, you will run out of steam eventually. And this isn't really a problem that Skarbrand has. Because Skarbrand, after raising settlements, can replenish, or after sacking settlements. Grimgor doesn't really have that luxury. So unless you can make Grimgor into absolutely unstoppable, he will run out of steam eventually, and you will have to take a break. Which is something Khorne doesn't really like, but you know, this is still pretty good. And yeah, you could just keep on smashing. Honestly, this is lore accurate Grimgor. Change my mind. Absolute beauty. But yeah, oh, this is Elspeth.
You touch me, you touch death.
So that's basically what I wanted to showcase. You know, pretty fun. It's not completely broken, right? You will encounter a situation where you just cannot keep going after a while. I could probably do this for like maybe... I mean, this battle here, for example, wouldn't be that difficult. Although she doesn't have magic, so maybe Grimgor... Yeah, this battle might actually be fairly difficult. What I could do is, for example, with the Crimson Killers, just give them the... have the Crown of Command and just stop them from ever dying. Maybe they can just solo the entire battle by themselves. You know, eventually you will come at a point where you need to rest up. And that's the only issue with this sort of army. But if you do want to just go around and blowing stuff up with Grimgor, it can be fairly fun. And it can also give you a lot of scrap. So what you can do is just send Grimgor ahead of your invasion force. Or anywhere where you don't actually want to expand. Say Mountains of Morn, but too late for that now. And just go blow everything up. Get as much scrap as possible and just, well, buff up your other armies. But yeah, let's not go into the whole, let's just not go into another rampage. That's basically what I wanted to showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you get lucky with Khorne and he grants you the Mads map. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe for future content. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.
Khorne's horde fights as one.